at you with a video for what my channel is all about, my decks that I made past few weeks ago, and the new ban list. Now, I'm going to first talk to you guys about what people are calling the new ban list for April, which is actually fake because if you go onto one of the advanced TCG, I think it will show you in the description. There will be a link. You go to the link and it will show you on the picture of Firegrass. I think that's the card's name, and it's basically right at the top of the top to the left. It says predicted forbidden and limited lists with predicted and forbidden lists. So it's not what you think it is. It's not anything else, basically. Now, underneath the Firegrass, it says, "Show is over, everybody. The lesson is beware of link spoofing. Next time, this could be an attempt to scam your email or PayPal login info instead of some mostly a harmless prank." And also, that came from the list came from Poland. So I hope everyone in Poland enjoyed their laughs. That really caused some heated discussions between me and Zigzag PV. By the way, if you haven't checked him out, check him out. It's going to be the link below for his channel. Anyway, now to my channel. My channel is about me coming to you guys with a deck that may not seem legit. I mean, the Dark World Ojamas, that deck I done before, that came at you. Well, what happened was epic fail. I posted in the public chat of DN, asked anyone any weird deck ideas, and he said Dark World Ojamas. I could see it happening because Ojama Magic allows you, as soon as it's discarded, gain all three Ojamas. Ojama black, Ojama green, and Ojama yellow. But the reason I didn't add Ojama Magic is because of the inconsistency, because the whole entire point about Ojama Magic is get all three to the hand, try to summon as many as you can, all three of them in one turn, and then activate the spell card that destroys everything on the field. Now, that was a weird deck. Another one of my decks is the normal swap. No one in their right mind, so everyone in the comics say I'm insane, but no one in their right mind has ever made the normal swap deck. It's just a deck that I made together to show you guys what the normals can do. That's why my channel is all about giving you guys 1 week of pure, building a deck for 1 week. Friday, and that week's Friday, showing you guys what the deck can do. Now, yes, I've lost so many of my recorded duels. The first duel I ever won was with my reloaded deck against the Elemental Heroes. That was my first ever duel, and third game was a whole lot of craziness. If you haven't checked that out, check it out now. And with that, it's been a whole lot of craziness. But they are real good decks. And I'm going to say that. Yes, they've lost in the recordings. But outside the recordings, they've won. They've won so many times. And I'm guessing, just like their creator, because I am completely camera shy, I seriously, just showing you guys this is crazy. I do not talk I sometimes talk with and I sometimes mumble, but not as much as I'm showing you guys right now. Anyway, that's what my channel is all about. Now, I got into that. Now let me talk to you guys about my decks real fast. Now I gotta do this. I had DN up, and don't know why I exited out, so it's gonna take a while. It's right now connecting. For this week, I did not make a deck, so don't expect a deck for this week because Dale and my friend Dale wanted me to work on his deck. Well, actually, he didn't want me to. I basically asked him, could I hold the deck and try to fix it up, because he wanted the Matrix. And if you guys don't know what the Matrix is, it's the Malish Trap Tricks deck. Real weird deck, inconsistent as hell, but the Matrix deck, with the right hand, I've only done this once. With the right hand. I got Mawuffle and Reinforcement of the Army on the Matrix deck. That was it. And DN's taking a whole lot of time. So while that's going, I'm going to show you guys a deck I made for the locals. My locals is going Mega Banded, which basically means no limited cards, no semi-limited, it has to be 3. So I made a deck, and it actually resembles somewhat of my Earth deck, because my Earth deck was actually one of the first few decks I ever created. So let me just put these in order, from the traps to monsters and spells. And while I'm doing this, I'll be oh, here comes the end, finally. Connecting. I have, like, including YouTube and this, I have 4 tabs. 2 of the tabs are the real ban list, the other is the fake. Okay, it comes up to the main screen. Let me see what still loading. Okay. I'm going to start out with the dragons and work my way from there. Now this won't be in order. The dragons was my friend John. What my friend John did was he had the Red Eyes Fusion, and I like the deck, I really do. I mean, I've played with it so many times that I know how the deck runs. So what I did was decided, hey, that's the Red Eyes Dragon. Oh, that's the Red Eyes Fusion. Why not the Dragon Fusions? Because just like Kaiba had a Red Eyes Fusion, so why not Red Eyes Fusion? And this deck, yes, it's a little bit inconsistent, and yes, it lost in the YouTube recordings. However, it hasn't lost. I'm faced with this deck today. The whole entire thing is it didn't lose. It seriously did not lose, and I'm actually proud of that. Anyway, that's it for the dragons. The Earth, like I said before, was for my old deck that I first started out with. Now my Earth deck and the deck I'm about to show you, the reason, I'm pretty sure if this deck and that deck ever went up against each other, I'm pretty sure my Earth deck on DN would win over this deck, because I do not have as many of the cards that I would like. For example, I really would love in this deck to have Grand Soil, because with Grand Soil, most of the monsters are Earth, and I just like its effect. It really does help out. Okay, now Kaiba Reloaded. Now, K Reloaded is Kaiba Reloaded for everyone who probably thought, oh, it means something else, but no, it just meant Kaiba Reloaded. Now, the Kaiba Reloaded deck was I first did Yugi's Reloaded, so I want to do the Kaiba's Reloaded. So I did the Kaiba Reloaded, and it all went pretty well. Just like I said, it's one of those decks that didn't work. Didn't really win in recordings. Bummer for that, but oh well. Normal swap. Okay. This is the weirdest deck that I'm probably sure everyone's gonna be like. Everyone who's new to my channel, when they look at this, they're gonna be like, what the hell? I mean, what the fuck? Because no one has ever made this deck, and I'm pretty sure that no one ever will. Now, to all those that try, good luck to you. Really, good luck to you. Now, the normal swap was basically around me trying to show you guys that even though the normals were outdated, they were still able to do some things. Yes, it lost. However, case in point, it just didn't. It has won some duels. It really has. Okay, now the Jama World. Actually, this is one of my favorite decks. If I had to pick my favorite, I would go for the Jama World over my Firestorm easily, because this is actually one of my favorite decks. People were like, "Oh God, this is the Dark World." Ah! Oh, by the way, Ojamas, what the heck? It's just one of those surprise decks that I'm pretty sure no one ever in their right mind would ever make. The whole entire point of the whole Jama World is to first, it's kind of like a meta build, but with a non-meta in it. It's like, I'm facing off against a meta, god dang it, I just want to rage quit. Oh wait, hold on, what the heck is that? Why the heck would he play that? Oh god. Bring out my rank 2s. See ya! Anyway, that's that's basically why I did that. Reloaded. Yugi's Reloaded, like I said, it was Kaiba's Reloaded. I did Yugi's Reloaded first because one of my friends, Dylan, he had the Yugi's Reloaded, and then all of a sudden my other friend Chris got Yugi's Reloaded or Kaiba's Reloaded. I have no idea which one. Yeah. So he got that, and so I just wanted to see how it works out, and it works out pretty well. I will say that. Yes, lost. No, it actually won, I think. Jesus, I'm not going to say any more wins or losses because I can't even remember anything. Okay. So I did that. Sorry, guys. If I'm missing anything, put in the comments below. Anyway, that was the whole entire thing for my deck and my channel. Now, before I show you guys my deck I made in real life, I'm going to first talk about the ban list. Okay, I'm looking at both the fake ban list and the old ban list for this format. Now, the whole entire fake ban list, first thing, Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. I am going to say, with a slight doubt in my mind, that Blackluster Soldier will not get hit. It's a chaos card, and I haven't heard of anything from Zigzag PV who follows up on everything Yu-Gi-Oh! I have not heard him say anything about chaos coming back. If it had, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a slight maybe, but it for me it's a 99% chance not gonna happen, but there's that slight 1% that I'm really scared about. Like, yeah, it could happen. Um, hmm. Now, morphing jar. Morphing jar. It's yeah, I would love that because then Zigzag PV had nothing to do with making that deck. Yes, he makes a morphing jar time to time, and I really hate it. But I would just love it if they ban that card. It needs to get banned. So I hope it gets banned. Um. Now what it did was ban title and unlimited it from the ban title, unlimited stream. So basically, get rid of the huge hitter, but bring out the baby, which has nothing to do with anything. My Zigzag PB said it may work with the Mermels, but I don't think it's ever going to work with Mermels, because that's to bring out title, not to bring out anything else. And all of this is coming from the fake ban list. If you guys can't think of it, you guys think I'm doing it. Also, they're saying Infinity Launcher, I can see it, I'm going 50-50. Limiter removal, I'm going 50-50 on that. No, actually, 55% chance of it not getting banned, and 45% chance of it getting banned. So, I'm pretty sure it's not going to get banned, but it's that slight, right now, Zigzag said something about they banning Bujin. They hitting Bujin Crane, so yep, they hit Bujin Crane. Yep. I hope to God they do that. I really do. Also, they limited it Coat Soldier Wolfbark. Coat Soldier Wolfbark. Which I can see because the Fire Fists are getting heavy. But let's think about this. You limited Coach Fire. However, you semi-limited Tenki. You got so it's a double hit for the Fire Fist. I can see it, but I'm just saying double hitter is not gonna happen. Probably not gonna happen anyway. Elemental Hero Stratus, finally, according to them, it will get unbanned finally. So to all E-Hero players, your preaching has arrived, possibly. Sinister Serpent, I am not even going to consider that because there is no other deck. Actually, no deck that would use this card, no matter how much you think about it. It's like a Treeborn Frog, except it goes back to hand. What do you think would help? I think it's a water or an earth reptile. It won't help the Dark World players. It won't help anything. Chain Strike. I can see it. Dragon Ravine? No. Do not. With banning title, yes. Freaking putting Dragon Ravine, that's just saying, hey, by the way, we're bringing back the dragons and the Dragonities and all of it. No. I think every other person would be ashamed to even play the game after that. For semi-limited, they say Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind, possibly. Dandelion, possibly. Thunder King Ryo, I really will think they will keep that thing at 1. I really do think because it's just summon, can't do anything else. You gotta overpower that thing, you gotta destroy it somehow. Book of Moon to 2, I can see it. I can really and hope to God it'll happen. Tenki, it's either gonna be Coach or Tenki that gets. Sacred Sword of 7 stars. That was a card that should have never been put on the list. Everyone else was saying this, and I kind of agree with you. However, it really would. It was a iffy card because of all the rank 7. I mean, if you think about it, Dragon Rulers were ranked 7, yes, so it would get put to limited. However, other decks needed Sacred Sword. Reckless Greed to Semi. I could see that, I hope. Transmigration Prophecy? Maybe. That's maybe. Because it just returns 2 cards from the graveyard to deck and either player. So now for the unlimited. Chaos Sorcerer. If you ban Blackluster Soldier, yes, I can see you go on put Chaos Sorcerer to 3. However, I'm not gonna. I don't see it. I don't see BLS getting forbidden and Chaos Sorcerer getting unlimited. No. Reborn Tengu, possibly, but that's a short possibly. Stream ain't gonna happen probably. Summoner Monk, I think it would be work best at 2. Trag, oh my god, that would be unstoppable right there. Trag at 3. Magic Skull Stone Excavation. Yeah, I could see it help. I could see it. Now that's for the fake. Now for the real. Dragon Ravine just got banned, so we all know this, but my prediction for this will be this. I really do think that they're trying with Magician of Faith off the ban list. They're trying to get out everything else. I really do hope that what will happen is not that. Maybe if they do this, I hope they can do Witch of the Black Forest, because that, with Sangan gone, I really do think Witch of the Black Forest would probably come out back. So that's the monsters. Or fusions. Thousands I restrict. I know one player that would really love that, but it's kind of relinquished. It's a basic relinquished. I don't think they're gonna come back with that. If they had to, maybe. Let's see. I never even heard of that Dark Strike Fighter because I don't really use synchros that much. Watch this 12-bit. Yeah. I hate how many dark, like if you type in dark 2 for the search name, you contribute 1 monster to inflict damage to your opponent equal to its level times 200. Now, I would like this thing to be at 1 because if you think about it, what deck would really prosper from Dark Strike Fighter? I could think of Lavelles. I can think of I can think of only decks that can basically bring out so many beat sticks, it's not even funny. But with XEs on the rise, no, they basically don't even need Dark Strike Fighter, so you can put that thing at 1. So I'm gonna say that. Wind Up Carriers and me, I want that thing out. If it had to be from number 16 to Wind Up, I'd rather have Wind Up because I'd rather deal with Wind Up than Shockmaster. For spells, I really hope they'll bring it back Heavy Storm or at least Monster Reborn. If they do, it will be helpful. And Change of Heart, because I love Change of Heart. That's my name, and I'm not going to give it up. Cold Wave, yeah, because what you're about to see with this deck, I really need Cold Wave in this. Pot of Greed, maybe. That card's been on that list since Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, since the original Yu-Gi-Oh! I think what they're gonna do is get rid of Time Seal. Maybe. So for taking off the Forbidden list, I think they're gonna get Time Seal, Heavy Storm, Pot of Greed, or it has to be some old card they're gonna take off. There can't be any new cards. Now the limited, I have to say some of the galaxies, some of the photons, the fire formation. There has to be some sort of balance between the meta and the non-meta. It really has to work. Semi-limited. Yeah. And for the off the lit, I've already said that, so that's my thoughts. It's all jumbled, but whatever. Now time to show you guys the product of a week, basically. For monsters, we're gonna have, they go from 1 to God. One, two, basically, if things don't go ball up on me. One to 7. So, yeah. Monster ranges from level 1 to level 7. So, basically, something's gonna happen while running level 1. Alright, for level 1, I have Cat's Ears Tribe. Cat's Ears Tribe is basically summon, and it's a suicide. You try to attack, effect goes off, my opponent's monster goes to 200, it's at 200, destroy them both. It's a suicide mission. Unless something happens, they have increased them. For the level 2, Fortress Warrior helps me a lot. Basically summon, set, no damage, stays on the field. It will help. For 3s, we have all 3 Bubonic Vermin. Bubonic Vermin, set. Okay, destroy. Special summon, set. My turn. Flip. Special summon, set. Tribute. And then activate it off. Something to protect my tributes. Which is about to get on, which you're about to see. Stone Statue of the Aztecs, because of my spells, and also I need high defense. 2 Gigantus, just to bring out tributes, and also you run into that thing, you're basically destroying your back row. So it's a heavy storm, which I love the most. To end my level 4th, I am going for 2 Giant Rats, because Giant Rats will help me special summon Fortress Warrior and Cat's Ears Tribe. Depending on the situation I'm in, Giant Rat gets destroyed. Cat's Ears Tribe if my opponent has more monsters than I do and I really wish to get them out. For the level 5s, one Solar Windjammer. With Solar Windjammer, special summon, tribute, it helps. One of the monarchs, Zaborg, the Thunder Monarch. Basically, tribute summon this. If it's successful, destroy 1 monster on the field, regardless of position. Now, for the love of this deck, just to pee my opponent off so much, 3 Guardian Sphinx. Flip summon this monster, return all monsters to hand, and I just love it. For level 6, Grandmog, the Rock Monarch, tribute summon this monster. your whole entire field is I can destroy one set. Heracross Sphinx for protection of my set cards. And for my final thing, and probably all you guys are going to guess, Mega Rock Dragon. Bring all my monsters to the grave. Mega Rock Dragon. Now for my traps. Now I've already put them in order. For the normal trap, I have non-aggression area during my standby phase. Just discard one card. No monsters can be summoned that turn. And I love that. Because if you start things off, like, you go first, your opponent goes first, they set up their whole entire field, and somehow, someway you get rid of it, and you set non-aggression area. They can't do anything next turn. Your turn, draw, standby phase, non-aggression area. They still can't do anything. They can set back row, but I'm pretty sure that you can wall of them. Threatening Roar helps me stall big time. Magic Cylinder really helps stall and damage. Dust Tornadoes to help me with the back row. 2 Wabugu. I would run 3, but just how many traps I have in my hand, 3 would just be a dead draws. And for my counter traps, no continuous or just counters. 7 Tools of the Bandit. 2 underlooked cards that one of the underlooked cards that I really like. Pay 1,000, negate, and if sometimes, like, let's say your opponent finally just drew into something that would help them, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna have 7 Tools of the Bandit. Attack for game, activate 7 tools, good game. This card I love. It's a good card and also a bad card at the same time. Timidity. Basically, set cards cannot be destroyed until the end phase of your opponent's next turn. I'm good with that. Basically, my cards cannot be destroyed by you. I cannot destroy your cards until your end phase. So, during my draw phase, I can activate MST or Dust Tornado to destroy your whole entire back row. You just set up your back row, and I just destroyed it. 1 Pot of Duality. I only have 1, but 1 would be all I need. And this deck doesn't special summon that much. It really doesn't. And now on my turns. Soul Exchange. Basically, you just got out your biggest monster. Soul Exchange. Tribute your monster. Set. I cannot attack. Go. Try to attack. Threatening Roar. Good game. Shonen Sword. Because I have high defense and low attack, Shonen Sword really will help. And all the metas, if you think about it, they're not too high in attack, so Shonen Sword, any Shonen Sword deck really would work. 2 Swords of a Revealing Light. I would run 3, but too inconsistent. Last 6 cards, baby. The continuous card that has made this deck possible. March of the Monarchs. I do run 2 cards in my extra deck, but with March of the Monarchs on the field, I can't summon extra deck, but I'm pretty but I don't care because my tribute monsters can't be destroyed. So basically, Guardian Sphinx on the field, flip it, you're gonna go for Trap Hole. Can't be destroyed. You just wasted a card and your whole entire monster lineup is gone. My quick plays, and yes, there's no Eclipse. Reliable Guardian. Really help out because if I have nothing and you're going to go for swinging at my Guardian Sphinx or any of my 2000 defense monsters, it just gains 700 defense and damage that turn. And basically you're going to take it damage. And for my last up, 2 MSTs. I already told you about them, so. And everyone knows about them. They're staples. Now, now for my extra deck. No side deck. Nah. I'm going to try working on my side deck. For the bubonic vermin, because sometimes I can get 2 bubonic vermin out on the field and face up. Granosaurus. It's a 2000 beat stick and also it can inflict 1,000 points of damage if it destroys a monster. I'm good with that. For my 4s, if I can get any 2 level 4s out, Zen Maester. And here's why I love Zen Maester in this deck. Zen Maester, summon, Guardian Sphinx is face up on the field. You have Phoenix Chain on Guardian Sphinx. Affect the Zen Maester. Flip it face down. Phoenix Chain is now gone. End phase. Flip. Your monster lineup is gone. However, my monster is now open for it to be destroyed. And March of the Monarchs doesn't protect it from any attack. It protects it from effects. It just doesn't protect it from attacks. Well, that's all I gotta say. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I'm probably not gonna do one in the later future. Now, let me talk to you about a future segment that will be coming up. I already have the idea. I just don't know when. It's either gonna be it's going to either start in May or start in the summer months. It's going to be the next segment onto my decks. All of my decks that you have seen in my recordings. This new segment will be a basically upgrade. It's the new rank up to my old deck. So, new deck, my old deck will be replaced with the new one. I hope you guys can understand that. Even I lost myself. Anyway, have a good day to all of you. I hope you have a good week, and I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, especially with, St. Patrick's Day, I think, is coming. St. Patrick's Day, I think, yeah. I don't know, if I don't pay attention, all I know is we got 3 days weekend, baby! So, yeah. Guys, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your week. Stay tuned to my channel. Also, tune into Zigzag PB. I'm pretty sure both he and I would love subscribers and likes and comments. So, yeah. Stay tuned for that. And, as always, if you have any deck idea you want me to do, I'm open for anything. This has been Change Apart 9786 coming at you with everything. Later.